name is Hamza Ali Shaja and I'm also known as Hamza Shaja Kanovala on all of my social media platforms. So today I'm back with another wonderful TED Talk review. So today I watched a TED Talk video on the topic of learning how to learn. And today our speaker is Barbara Oakley. So she tells us many things, and one of those things is that from a struggling, and number one is from a struggling student to a lifelong learner. Barbara shares her own transformation, a self identified math flunky who, after joining the military, learning Russian, struggled with STEM. Yet at age 26, she chose to change her brain and become an engineering professor by applying specific science backed learning techniques. Second, dual modes of thinking. Focused mode. Number one, focus mode, used for concentrated work solving familiar problems. Number two, diffuse mode, a relaxed creative state during activities like walking or showering that helps forge new neural connections. Using the analogy of pinball, focused mode traces familiar neural paths, while diffuse mode bounces to discover new ideas. Effective learning requires toggling between both. Number three, creative insight rituals. She highlights techniques used by Salvador Dial and Thomas Edison, holding an object while relaxing until it drops and roses you, so you can capture ideas that emerge from the diffuse mode. Number four, defeating procrastination with with Pomodoro. Oakley explains procrastination as a brief stress response, taking back tackling a task for just 25 focused minutes. The Pomodoro technique, followed by a short break, helps overcome avoidance and trains both concentration and relaxation. Number 5, mastery through active recall and practice. Highlighting and rereading create illustrations of comprehends. Real learning happens when you number 1, read a section, summarize it from memory and then check again. Number 2, solve homework problems repeatedly over days, like practicing a song until it becomes intuitive. And slower thinkers often gain deeper mastery, like hypers appreciating the journey rather than racers rushing through. The sixth and last, holistic boosters, exercise and sleep. Exercise enhances neuroplasticity within days, improving memory and learning. Sleep consolidates learning by reinforcing neural pathway and clearing mental clutter. So, after watching this TED Talk, I can conclude that Barbara Oakley dismantles the myth of fixed intelligence by offering practical neuroscience insights. She says learning is a skill you can build. By alternating focused and diffuse thinking using techniques like Pomodoro, active recall, spacing, exercise, and sleep, anyone, regardless of background, can master challenging subjects efficiently. So, that was my amazing TED Talk review for today. Thank you so much for